Thank you for joining the baddest YouTube channel in the world. This is Rod OG live from the OG community. How we doing today, fam? Well, I'm having a terrific day. I hope everyone is as well. But I got another one. Yeah, y'all know how I bring them. Back to backs. And I'm telling you, I'm dropping every day. But I got another banger for you guys. But before we get into this, let's make sure everybody stopping through us, hitting that subscribe button. Subscribe to the OG community, hitting that bell notification so these videos are coming straight to you. And for my day one OG community members, let's make sure we're hitting that hype button. Y'all already know how we do. Let's get things hyped up so we can spread the word and make sure we become the #1 community on YouTube. Well, without further ado, let's get into this video.
It was all yellow.
No pollen formed against me shall prosper. Clariton, 9 and 11.
Look at that one right there. Down the ground. Look. I really don't want to be here right now. Violent tornado on the ground right now. Roll the window.
The Simpsons predicted that the USA will face serious trouble in 2026. In one episode, the entire town of Springfield is shown collapsing under extreme climate chaos. Violent storms tearing through streets, deadly floods swallowing neighborhoods, and unbearable heat turning everything into a disaster zone. Back then, people laughed at all.
And the Simpsons, they be spot on. Just look at the way things are going now. We got all of this pollen from the trees. I mean, just skeeting all over us. All of this pollen. Every dang where. Out of nowhere. I mean, are they only planting male plants or something? I don't know. But the pollen is everywhere. Not only that, all these ice storms, tornadoes we've been having all across the country. I mean, these are issues that if you don't wake up and see something that's going on, then you got to be a fool. It's a tornado every other week. It's an ice storm every other week. This pollen is covering people's homes and cars. People are getting sick. Pay attention, my people. It's real out there.
off as a climate joke. But now, as 2026 gets closer, that scene doesn't feel funny anymore. Across the U.S., weather is becoming more unpredictable and dangerous. Hurricanes are stronger, wildfires burn faster, and floods are hitting places once considered safe. Major cities like Miami and New York are struggling with rising sea levels creeping closer. Farmers in the Midwest are losing crops from brutal heat waves, destroying entire fields. Just like in the episode, people are starting to panic as power grids fail, water shortages spread, and food prices keep rising. Every new disaster makes the warning feel more real. Many Americans are now questioning whether that cartoon moment was entertainment or an unexpected warning. As conditions worsen and fear spreads, the idea of 2026 becoming a turning point no longer feels impossible. Signs grow harder.
Storms, like with the storm now? That's weird.
It does look crazy.
I know. I was like,
Whoa, fuck. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeehaw, homeboy.
oh my god, the coming ass. Oh my god.
Damn. That's fucking crazy, bro. Holy shit.
Low to no visibility is being reported in northwest North Dakota due to blowing dirt, 90 miles per hour winds, and blowing dust. Seek shelter now.
Look at all that damn pollen. That's nuts.
Hello? Hello?
Hey there.
Oh, hey! You Canadian?
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
Where'd everyone go?
I don't know. Everyone was here a minute ago.
This is weird, eh?
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord.
I'm almost
OG community. The pollen was coming down like snow. If something ain't wrong, I don't know what could be wrong. It just it baffles me. People don't see these signs. This shit was never like this before. Man, oh man. It's way more serious than y'all believe.
certain this is what hell feels like. I heard some shit that the reason the pollen is so motherfucking bad is because all these fucking government officials don't want fucking fruit trees, so instead they plant male trees, and the male trees are just spewing their fucking pollen out, beating me in the fucking face, all because y'all don't want to let people have access to free food. The fuck out of here with that bullshit, greedy asses. I feel like shit because y'all can't just let some trees grow some fucking fruit like it's supposed to. The female trees is prettier anyway. They got flowers. Get it the fuck together.
I hear the train a-coming. It's rolling around the bend.
Y'all see that?
And
Pollen
I ain't seen the sunshine.
all across the ground.
I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison.
Or the
And
leaves.
time
No,
keeps
that's
dragging
pollen.
on. But that train keeps a-rolling. All down the Van Nuys.
that's crazy. The motion detector came on from the pollen. It's that much pollen. It's that much pollen. Trees just spewing. They sperm everywhere. On everybody. All over. Oh, man. You got some horny ass trees, I tell you that. God damn.
What was that? That was a tree. It literally cracked.
This is my second time trying to make this video because I tried to post this yesterday and it got seen by absolutely no one. So I'm going to try one more time just to let you guys know that I have a dark prediction about a big earthquake coming at some point soon. And just in case, you live somewhere where earthquakes are common, I don't know. But just expect one, maybe plan for the worst, hope for the best, and hope that I'm completely wrong, right? These are just predictions, they're just remote viewing. I could be completely wrong. I hope I'm completely wrong. But in 2026, at some point, I think in the near future, I see a big one coming, okay? So just be prepared. And again, not facts. I hope I'm wrong. But with everything happening right now, I think the same things that you would do to prepare for an event like that are the same things that you need to do to prepare for most, events. So it's probably a good idea for most people to start thinking about self-sufficiency, okay?
Have you been in your own rain? Snow. Yeah, our own snow. It's actually way easier to make snow than it is rain.
Why is that?
So you know how the material freezes the liquid in the cloud?
Mm-hmm.
That means that the cloud has to be cold enough for you to freeze it in the first place, which generally means that it's cold beneath the cloud too. Now, with respect to rain, we're operating in Utah, Colorado, Oregon, California, and Texas. It's all rain in Texas, so we've been in our own rain there. Out in West Texas in the Trans-Pecos, the Panhandle, that's been pretty cool.
Yeah, that's got to be pretty. It's got to be a weird feeling, knowing that that's your rain.
Like I said, that's the second most important thing that I've ever done in my life.
What is the agent?
Yeah, so silver iodide. That is what has been used in one form or another for the last 60 years. Its crystal structure is almost identical to ice. So that plus a couple other material properties make the water freeze onto it very well. We use so little of it, about 50 grams per 100,000 plus acres, that there's no accumulation, no measurable or consequential accumulation in the soil for humans or for farms or for ecosystems. All that being said, though, well, actually, the first point is most cloud seeding operations in the past have used flares. So they'll burn a flare that aerosolizes the silver iodide. But in the flare, there's a bunch of other junk materials, right? People get concerned about aluminum or stuff like that in the flares. So we don't use that because we don't want any additional additives beyond what is explicitly and exclusively for rainmaking. So our aerosol dispersion system just uses silver iodide. Something that we're working on right now is totally organic material found in American soil that is biodegradable, that is more effective and actually costs less per gram than silver iodide. We have a bunch of lab testing to do before we roll that out to the field, and then we need to do all of the regulatory permissions with the EPA and otherwise.
honestly say I have never, ever seen a storm that looked like that. That is wild. And then old buddy talking about how they making rain, they can make snow. Yo, all for these data centers. They want to put data centers everywhere. That's going to use up the majority of the water wherever they are. That's why people shouldn't even want those data centers. You hear that? Google's data center, Google uses 25% of the state's water for their business. So if these companies are going to come around using all this water for these data centers, which means what? Less water for the people to run these computer systems, to keep them cooled down. Like, that shit is crazy. You want to use up most of our natural resource for a fucking computer system when we got people who need food and water, just the necessities. It's crazy. It's people crazy. Let's get back to it.
That fucker is huge, honey.
I hear the rain comes.
That's a huge one.
Oh my God. Oh Lord, bless us. Please bless us.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you really taking Carl down in there? What about Gabby and Gracie, Brandy? I'll get him in here. Where's Max?
Damn. That's fucking crazy, bro. Holy shit.
The fucking tree came out the ground.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now?
Oh my God.
Tornado warning. Huge tornado is slamming Blockton, Iowa, moving east at 55 miles per hour. Seek shelter now.
Wow, look at that. We are under a tornado warning. Tornado.
Y'all, look at this. Look at this. What are they doing to California? Oh my God. Y'all think that's the ocean, huh? No, bro. This is that fog. Look at this. Look at the color of that fog underneath that sun, bro. This shit look like a whole movie, bro. Remember the movie The Mist? Remember they told us about this? What happened? Oh my God, bro. Apparently people are saying they have been experiencing fog for about 2 weeks now, and we're just hearing about this. Look at the color of the fog. Y'all see that?
You guys, that fog is...
That's what I mean. It's shit going on all around the world. All around the world. Like, who seen that movie 2012? a movie 2012 where all these shit start going on, hurricanes, earthquakes. Man, we almost at the end. It's crazy.
Been back yesterday and today. It's weird. The 2 days before that it was sunny and clear, but literally like it's been like this for like a week. This doesn't seem normal, and the temperature really isn't changing much at all.
Y'all see that? Look at that. It's a whole wall. Look at that, y'all. Y'all see the colors?
Type stuff.
Pray for Alaska. Typhoon hit. Don't know why nobody's really talking about it. Homes were ripped off the foundation, floating into the ocean. They don't even know how many people are missing. They don't even know if and how many people have passed. Devastating floods with a devastating typhoon, very high winds. Again, happened over the weekend. Interesting that Mexico had so much flooding down south, and up north Alaska had some really bad weather going on up there too. But this is the first I've seen anything out of Alaska, so we definitely got to keep them in our prayers, because at this time we really don't know exactly what the devastation is. It also is a very rural country, and there's not a whole lot of, I'm sure internet's down, I'm sure electricity's down, I'm sure it's hard for them to get any information out. But definitely keep a.
In 2026, summer becomes the most intense and record-breaking hot season in U.S. history. Springfield is caught in relentless heat waves that refuse to fade. The temperature rises to extreme levels, causing roads to soften, thermometers to malfunction, and electric fans to stop working after being used nonstop. A television report flashes the date July 2026. At the same time in the real world, climate experts cautioned that this summer could shatter previous heat records across the country. Certain regions may see temperatures soar to 120 degrees Fahrenheit, 49 degrees Celsius. Major cities like Phoenix, Las Vegas, and parts of California face severe and risky conditions. Water shortages begin to spread. Air conditioning units break down, and power systems are pushed close to collapse. In Springfield, customers collapse inside supermarkets because of the suffocating heat. Medical centers become packed with patients suffering from dehydration and heat exhaustion. Food prices climb sharply, and beaches are closed because the sand is too hot to walk on. Even during the night, temperatures hover around 95 degrees Fahrenheit, making it nearly impossible to sleep. News outlets advise people to remain indoors, stay hydrated, and wait for.
So there was a major typhoon and flooding in Alaska. I warned everyone that when this thing starts to move, the tail was going to move in what area and what way. Let's take a look at it. So here's the area where all of that flooding and devastation took place, in Kipnuk, Alaska. But everyone that follow me know that this runs all the way up. The tail bends here and comes all the way around here. And I told you all, I bought a snake just to see how they operate. And if this tail was going to move, then it's going to continue to move upwards to straighten out here. Meaning that when this starts to move, all of this is potential to be flooded. Bad. Underwater sometime soon even. But I've warned everyone. As soon as this tail moves, because you can see the curl here, this is where it comes around. Whenever it starts to straighten out, it's going to roll itself upward. And when this flows over, all of this water.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
No! Oh my God! Holy shit! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! The entire tree just went down! Oh my God! This is so scary! This is scary, guys!
Tornado warning. Now, a massive tornado in north of Sybert, Colorado. It just tore a house apart. Seek shelter immediately if you are in this warning.
Oh my God! Ah! Holy shoot! My car!
The summer of 2026 is very likely to become one of the most unbearable summers for human observation. You may wonder why it is specifically 2026. Is it because the sun's nuclear fusion has suddenly gone out of control? Or has the Earth's orbital path undergone a fatal shift? Neither. A climate storm that cannot be seen is currently brewing wildly in the depths of the vast Pacific Ocean. It is like an ancient ghost lurking in the deep sea, but the moment it fully awakens, the entire Earth's ecosystem will tremble under its threat. It is the Earth's invisible fever, El Niño. To understand this impending epic storm, we must first understand what El Niño is. In the eyes of astronomers, the Earth is a perfect blue marble floating in the cold universe. The reason it can nurture life is because it possesses an atmospheric atmospheric and ocean circulation system. You can imagine the Earth as a supercomputer equipped with a top-tier liquid cooling system. Under normal conditions, strong trade winds blow over the Pacific Ocean all year round. This wind acts like a tireless giant pump, pushing the sun-heated surface water from the American coast toward Asia. As a result, the cold, deep water near the Americas rises up, cooling the Earth's CPU. This system has operated perfectly for tens of millions of years, but every few years, this supercomputer suddenly lags. For some mysterious planetary-scale disturbance, the trade winds over the Pacific suddenly weaken or even stop completely. As a result, the warm water that was originally pushed toward Asia loses its constraint and rushes back toward the American coast like a flood. This is called El Niño, which means the Christ child in Spanish. But friends, this is not a child that brings blessings. It is a chaotic force that can overturn the entire Earth. When large areas of the ocean's surface temperature rise abnormally, the Earth seems to be infected by some unknown cosmic virus and begins to run a high fever. You might think that Earth having a fever only means it gets hotter. Completely wrong. It means the global atmospheric circulation falls into total chaos. Places that should receive rain become so dry that the ground cracks, while deserts suddenly experience torrential rains and floods. This is the most terrifying aspect of El Niño. It can instantly tear apart nature's script and leave everything in disorder. If you think this is exaggeration, let us look back at history. In 1997, a rare super El Niño erupted in the Pacific, leaving meteorologists haunted to this day. In Peru, on the edge of the extremely dry Atacama Desert, several years' worth of rainfall fell within just a few days. Violent floods rushed down the Andes like beasts, destroying bridges and swallowing villages, even forming strange lakes in dead deserts. Meanwhile, in Indonesia, unprecedented drought triggered massive wildfires that burned for months, with smoke drifting thousands of kilometers and turning day into night in distant cities. But that was not the worst. Going further back to 1876 to 1878, a global collapse occurred due to an extremely strong El Niño. Asia, Africa, and South America all experienced severe droughts, leading to massive famines. Tens of millions of people died directly or indirectly. This is the cost of the Earth sneezing. Humans often arrogantly believe they have conquered nature. But El Niño reminds us that before planetary-scale forces, humanity is as insignificant as ants. So why are scientists so worried about 2026? The answer lies in global warming. If Earth is a pressure cooker, greenhouse gases are the fuel constantly heating it. Over the past century, humans have emitted vast amounts of carbon dioxide, trapping heat like a thick blanket. The Earth's baseline temperature has already risen by about 1.5 degrees Celsius compared to pre-industrial levels. This may seem small, but for Earth it means melting glaciers, rising sea levels, and increasingly extreme weather. By around 2026, scientists predict a convergence point where massive energy in the Pacific may trigger a super El Niño. This is not meant to cause panic, but to awaken awareness. The future of Earth depends on us. The invisible storm of 2026 may already be approaching, and the warning bell of El Niño is echoing in the depths of the Pacific.
That's why we got to take care of Earth while we got the ability to. All the pollution, all the things, all the dumping of liquids into the earth and oil spills, all these things add up. We are destroying the earth ourselves. And most people are doing it for a profit. So how do you profit? How do you even enjoy that money when everything falls apart? So if you make all the money, you make tens and hundreds of billions of dollars, but everybody is poor, nobody has anywhere to live, the world is destroyed, what is that money worth? It's not worth a damn thing. It's worth nothing if you're the only one who has it. We got to pay attention to our surroundings, the future of this earth for our kids.
We can no longer remain indifferent. We must act. Because the harsh truth is that we are not saving the Earth. The Earth has survived asteroid impacts and ice ages. It will heal itself. What we are truly trying to save is humanity itself.
Y'all, that winter storm that's coming is a DNA upgrade for us, is a money grab for them. Let me say that again. The winter storm that's coming is a DNA upgrade for us, is a money grab for them. Let's talk about it. Trust me when I tell you that there is no coincidence that a few days ago, we just had one of the biggest solar flares in 20 years. In addition to that, the Schumann resonance is off the Richter scale right now. The earth is shifting and we are too. That's probably why right now, many of you are having many panic attacks and you don't even know why, right? Many of you are probably having heart palpitations and heart flutters. You're probably feeling a lot of pressure behind your eyes. You're probably feeling a lot of pressure in the back of your head. You're probably having a lot of ear ringing, okay? You probably have a change in appetite. You are getting all the sleep in the world, but yet you're still waking up exhausted. And the reason why that is happening is because those are ascension symptoms. As the earth is shifting to a higher frequency, so are we, right? Our bodies are shifting. Our nervous system is shifting. It's trying to regulate. It's trying to actually recalibrate and get on the same frequency as the earth is getting on, okay? Let me just say this. Do not let them people trick you out your spot. Chosen ones, y'all know we've been waiting for a time like this. Let's go.
In the summer of 2026, something unusual begins to unfold across the United States. Scientists point toward El Niño as the driving force behind a heat wave unlike anything seen before. At first, it feels like a normal hot season, but day by day, the temperatures rise beyond expectations. Cities begin to feel like ovens, roads soften under the intense heat, and air conditioners struggle to keep up. People are warned to stay indoors, as even stepping outside for a short time becomes risky. The sun feels sharper, harsher, turning simple daily tasks into dangerous challenges. Hospitals start seeing more cases of dehydration and heat stroke. Power systems are pushed to their limits as everyone tries to stay cool. Crops begin to dry out, causing concerns about food supply, while wildfires spread faster in the dry conditions. Experts warn that this extreme heat wave could become the most intense in history. What started as a climate pattern has now turned into a serious threat, reminding everyone how powerful and unpredictable nature can be.
If the sky suddenly turns a deep green and purple, do not look at it. NASA's solar storm warnings in the USA suggest that our power grid is currently at risk of a total collapse. This is an atmospheric emergency. Follow this protocol immediately. First, go inside and turn off your main power breaker. A sudden surge could destroy your home's electrical system or cause a fire. Disconnect your internet router and any smart devices. The grid is most vulnerable in high-density areas. Second, stay away from windows. If you see a ball of light or a blue glow inside your room with no obvious source, do not touch it. This is a high-energy discharge. Move to a room with no exterior walls. Third, if your phone displays an emergency alert system message that contains only symbols or strange numbers, do not try to restart it. The signal is being distorted by the solar radiation. Keep the device powered off until the sky returns to its normal color. Authorities in major cities are already on high alert. If you lose power for more than 4 hours, do not leave your home after sunset. The darkness in the city is when the real danger begins.
Welcome to beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where all the homes are for sale and all of them are currently the same color, yellow. This 3-bed, 2.5 bath is just a short golf cart ride to the ocean if you can see it under the...
Y'all, if you from NC, then this is all you need. I ain't scared of that yellow devil dust waiting for me out there.
Oh, God.
Oh, you know what it is, right?
What is it?
Sperm. It's tree sperm.
Oh, is it?
That's how trees bust a nut. Because they can't, mate like, that's how they pollinate other plants.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much sperm.
So you mean I got stuff all over me?
Yeah, you got jizz. You got tree jizz. That's tree jizz.
All over my car?
Yeah. Imagine men be like that. We couldn't touch women. We just jizz out and fling it off, and we just fling it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm serious. What if we couldn't touch? That's the only women can get pregnant.
It's all about nature, right?
That's what I'm saying.
This is a natural nature thing
Yeah.
that's happening. So you just gotta let nature
I
take
know
its
one
course.
thing. There'll
Whatever.
be times I won't be outside 'cause I don't know jizz on. But then Puff though, Puff
Yeah.
be out
Puff-
there with
oh.
Puff be out there with no shirt on.
Exactly. Oh, it would be a holiday for him. It's time to celebrate. Get the Ciroc.
Ciroc.
I have never seen so much pollen in my life. I'm from the West Coast. We don't get pollen
Y'all don't get
like
pollen,
this.
and it's early.
Not like this.
It's early.
Yes,
it
this
normally
is
come
March.
April. It's March,
And we got pollen like this in South Carolina. What the hell is
it's
going
like,
on?
Can you imagine like yellow chalk dust? Just if someone is riding down the street with a dump truck with chalk dust.
What the fuck? Bro, I can't. Listen, look how yellow it is at this bitch. All this fucking pollen. It don't make no fucking sense, dog. I was in the Navy for 8 years. I have never dealt with my allergies as much as I do. Look at this bitch ass nigga want to start a fucking lawnmower. The fuck is that?
I totally agree. North Carolina, it got fucking pollen everywhere. I never had any issues with allergies ever in my life till a couple years ago. And then all of a sudden, it was like this massive pollen epidemic over this last couple of years. And it's just getting worse. I mean, even my son is having allergic reaction. I took him to the park and he broke out in hives all on his neck, all on his face from the fucking pollen. Had to go take him to see a specialist. That's how out of control the weather is. But that's when you know things ain't right. You got to start paying attention to the weather. The weather will tell you first.
Shit! Shit flying in my mouth. The fuck? I can't see pollen. Let's get the fuck out this country, motherfucker. I can't.
Thank you guys for sticking with me through another banger. This one right here is about the weather conditions that we've been going through. Each person has their own issues that they're having in each state, from tornadoes to ice storms to this pollen everywhere. But hey guys, you know what I say. We got to stick together out here in these hard times. But until the next video, peace and love.